Welcome to basic trap video number 2. In number 2 we're going over hold points. Now hold points basically are where you hold your gun right before you say pull to call for the target. Now one of the basic things is to remember for this hold points that I'm talking about, you're going to be holding above the trap for a 2-eyed shooter and at the top of the trap for a 1-eyed shooter, and I'm going to go over that in just a little bit. So for position 1, most of your targets are going to be going to the left. You have one straight away, but the rest of your targets are going to the left. So if you hold in this area right here, just to the left of the corner of the trap house, just above it, but it's below the flight path of the hard left target. This will make the hard left target and a softer left target much easier. However, this does make the straightaway target just a little bit more difficult, but it's a straightaway target. All you have to do is point at it. Then for station 2, I like to come in a foot and go at a higher spot right here. Now, the reason why this is higher is because you want to see the target come from underneath your gun. Because you're using 2 eyes, you will see a flash of the target when you're looking out beyond the trap for the target. You'll come out, you can see it, and now you just have to make a slow, smooth move to the target. The problem with holding to the top of the trap house and looking just above is that the target is up here above the trap before you start to see it and move. So now the target is actually up here and you're moving the gun. You have to move the gun extremely fast. However, when you hold above the trap house, instead of seeing the target up here, now it's going to start coming a little clearer down here, and all you have to do is do a smooth, slow move to the target. If you find that you're holding here and you're missing a lot of targets over top, that could be part of the problem. Now when you move your hold point up, you're going to have to slow your swing down dramatically. But it's easier to hit a target that when you're swinging slowly to it, on it, flow, bang, opposed to being here, up real fast and hitting it, going right through it and going, okay. And if you're doing that, chances are what's going to happen is you're going to shoot a good score one day and then the next day you'll shoot a really bad score. You're moving very fast to the target. You need to slow it down because it's easier to repeat a slower move than it is a faster move. Okay? Now, station 3, I like just to the left, just to the right of center. Some people like just left of center. Everybody's different. For a right-hand shooter, I usually start here and then we'll experiment between going to the left of center, to the right of center, up a little bit, down a little bit. Okay? These hold points here are approximately 2 feet above the top of the trap house. Okay? Based upon breaking a target, that's going to be up here. So you're holding just under halfway up to the break area that you want. Now, this is a general idea of where to start looking. You might want to try a little higher or a little lower, depending upon how well you see the target. And you might not break the target up here. You might break the target while it's down here. Everybody's different. So this is just an idea of where to start. Where your actual positions would be, I can't tell you in a video. I can only work with you one-on-one. Then I could adjust, okay, let's work on going a little higher. So we can slow that move down a little bit more, make it very consistent. Or maybe you're somebody who needs that little faster pace. That you have to discover on the range. And using a qualified instructor helps you figure that out much faster. And then station 4, basically 1 foot over from the right corner, about 2 feet above. Most of these targets, a good portion of them are going to be going to the right. So these are left, these are slightly left, This is both ways equal, left and right. This you start getting more into the right side. And then the last station, about 1.5 feet, 2 feet to the right, just below the target line of that hard right target. You want this one right here. Just like this one, that way. The straightaway is a little bit more difficult, but all your harder angles are much easier. You'll see it, and you'll move to it. Now, when you're shooting, this position here, you're looking over here to the right of the gun. You're not looking over top of the gun for the target. Here, you're looking basically just inside this left corner, over here to the center. You're not worried about this part of the trap for Station 2. Station 3, you're not worried about the ends. You're more concerned with the center part. Station 4, you don't care about this. You don't need to look over here. You need to look beyond the trap on this section here. Station 5, you're actually looking to the left of the gun for the target. People run into problems when they hold the gun here and they're looking straight over top of the gun for the target. They don't see the target until it gets up here. You want to have two eyes open so you can see all the way around the gun, because the gun's a blur. You're looking out past the gun, past the trap, out beyond it to see the target. Okay? Because you can see the target faster when you're looking further out. And the little experiment is to hold something up, look at it, and then look up at a distant object. And you'll notice that it takes just that little bit longer to focus in on something that's out there far than it takes to look out far and come in close. And these are your basic hold points. Now you have an idea of where to look and how to look. And then with a competent instructor helping you, you can help fine-tune all this much faster and get those shooting those 97s and 98s out of 100. Okay? In the next trap video, we're going to go over the actual flight of the bird and a couple of strategies on some things to look at for when you're going out and breaking more targets. All right?